Hey guys, it's me again. I just wanted to talk about how Plexus has given me control over my food issues. It actually wasn't until Adelaide was born that I realized I actually had them. Before Adelaide, I would eat low carb because that seemed to work well for me. I could lose weight and stay at a good, what I considered a healthy weight by eating low carb. Now, was this actually healthy? No, it wasn't. I'm not talking Atkins low carb, but I can remember eating a block of cream cheese with cinnamon like every night. It was low carb. I could do it, so that's what I did. It was not the healthiest option. Fast forward to when we had Adelaide, and of course I had this baby weight to lose. Steve had baby weight to lose, and so we did some rounds of Whole30, and we felt great on Whole30 after the first couple of weeks. For those not familiar, Whole30 is an elimination diet. You eliminate dairy and soy and gluten and grains, and you basically eat lean proteins, fruits and veggies, and some nuts. We felt fantastic on Whole30. I lost like 20 inches on Whole30. Steve lost weight on Whole30. But that is not something we can maintain. And it wasn't until I had Adelaide that I realized that my food issues were going to be a problem. And by food issues, I mean, I know that with young girls, eating disorders and body image is a big deal. And so even though Adelaide is young, at 18 months, when she wants to give mommy a bite of her sandwich, or she wants to give mommy a bite of her ice cream, and mommy says no because mommy's doing Whole30, or because mommy's trying to lose weight, or because mommy's on some crazy low-carb eating plan, that was just not acceptable to me. And I realized, that I couldn't do another whole round of Whole30. I couldn't do another elimination. I couldn't cut something out. Now, I can certainly cut out junk. That's not what I mean. Adelaide, she doesn't eat processed food. But if she hands me a piece of her sandwich on whole wheat bread, I want to be able to eat it. And the way I had been living and eating didn't allow it. And I was so messed up at the time because, we had cut out dairy. Well, okay. So then if Adelaide wants to have cheese, mom and dad can't have it with her. So anyway, it had just gotten kind of out of control, and I realized I needed a reset. So I, in my head, thought, you know what, I'm not eliminating anything. I'm just going to eat clean. I'm going to eat fruits and vegetables and proteins and whole grains and things that are organic and healthy. And I'm not going to eliminate anything unless it's junk. That was hard for me. That was very hard for me. I have a willpower issue. And I still had to think about food all the time. And so once I started taking Plexus and I balanced my blood sugar and I got my gut health in check and were able to balance that good bacteria with the bad, I didn't have to think about food anymore. Not only does my body crave fruits and vegetables and protein, which is just absurd to me. I'd heard people say that and I just thought they were crazy. I crave water now, which is crazy. But it's reset how I think about food, and that I don't have to think about it. It's not an issue. I can go a whole day and not worry about what I'm going to eat, what I have eaten. I don't have to no longer say to myself in my head, well, Amy, you ate really good today, so tomorrow you can have a couple glasses of wine, or you ate really good today, so you can have that tiramisu with dinner. That was a constant struggle in my head. I no longer have to think about that. And so Plexus has given me the freedom over that control that that food used to have. And, to think back, it's exhausting when you're constantly having to think about what you eat, whether you're counting it or you're keeping track or it's good food versus bad food. That's exhausting. And I certainly did not want Adelaide to pick up on that at all. I don't want her to have any of those food issues. Steve had said the same thing. He didn't want her to pick up on any of his kind of food issues. And so that's just another thing that we are so thankful for, that Plexus has given us freedom from having to think about that.